Good morning, children. Today we are going to see grade 5 science, unit 2 materials, lesson 5 soil erosion and conservation. Okay, so soil. In this lesson we are going to study about the soil, mannu. Okay, how is soil formed? How the soil formed? That means எப்படி உருவாச்சு. Then components of the soil. என்னென்ன இருக்கு? Components means what is in the soil. Components means what is in the soil. Soil erosion. Erosion. அடிச்சிட்டு போறது, அரிக்கிறது. மண்ணு அரிப்பு. Soil erosion. Okay. Then soil conservation. Saving. Okay. How to protect this? எப்படி காப்பாத்துறது? Soil conservation. Okay. So in this lesson we are going to see about soil, how the soil is formed in the earth. Okay. Then components of the soil and soil erosion and soil conservation. Okay. All these topics we are going to see in this lesson. Okay. So first one, what is soil? See, soil, you know it, the earth, in the earth, the topmost layer of the earth is covered by soil, isn't it? The topmost layer of the earth, crust, the outer part of the earth, we call it as crust. The outer part of the earth we call as crust, no? So the topmost layer of the earth, crust. Here children, so soil is what? Topmost layer of the earth crust. Need. So all animals, we are in need of soil. Imagine the world without soil. Is it possible? No, nothing. There is. So all plants, animals, human beings, everybody, we are in need of soil. Without soil, there is no earth at all. Okay? Then where all we are using the soil? For building the houses, for every purpose, to make parts, tiles. These are the simple things I wrote over here, but many things we are using the soil, isn't it? Then if we take the soil, if we take the soil, you can see the structure. That means tanmai. Okay, that structure and structure. Structure na uruvam. Structure na adoda tanmai. Structure na uruvam. Okay, structure and structure is depends upon the minerals present. See, we studied okay, that the minerals are there in the soil. Different minerals are present in the soil. According to the mineral, the structure and texture of the soil differ. Uruvamum tanmayum maarum. Okay, according to the minerals, this present in the soil, the structure and texture of the soil differ. Sandy soil, clayey soil, gravel, and some organic matters. What is the mean this word? Organic means, see, some plants, animals, if the dry leaves are not there, no? So those small insects, the dead bodies are there. So it mixed up with the soil and it got decomposed by the microorganism, isn't it? In soil, many microorganisms also there. All these together we call as organic matters. That living things which is present in the soil we call as organic matters. Okay? So this lesson we are going to see about all these things. Now we are going to see how soil formed. How is soil formed? See, rocks are broken down into smaller pieces. See, in the beginning, imagine the earth. Now we are talking about Mars, no? Seboi, Graham, so they are full of volcanoes. So millions of years ago, our earth also like that. There is no plant, no nothing. It's like a volcano ball. Okay? So it starts cool down. The earth starts cool down stage by The strong wind also blows. So this is what I am talking. Origin of the earth. Earthin uruvakam. பூமியின் உருவாக்கம். Okay, origin எப்படி உருவாச்சு? So strong wind, different weathering conditions. So the rain falls. Okay, water is there. Then this heat and coolness makes the rock crack. Okay, cracks in the rocks. So it results cracks in the rocks. Okay, then if the rock got cracked, it became smaller pieces. The rock became smaller pieces. Then that smaller pieces furthermore divided into pebbles. That means smaller pieces, fine gravels. So that fine gravels further divided into tiny grains of soil. So inch of soil, it takes long time. Okay, it's not coming just like that. Okay, millions of years it took to make a soil. The earth takes millions of years for the topmost earth layer, crust layer, for the formation of the crust layer. It took millions of years. Do you understand, children? That we call as origin of the earth. So the weathering process only brings the formation of soil. Clear, children? See, the topmost layer of the earth crust is soil. You see now already. See, for formation of the topmost layer, I said millions of years it took. See, listen. For formation of 1 centimeter thickness of soil, it took nearly 200 to 400 years. Okay, imagine how the soil is formed. It's not just like that. Okay, it took millions and millions of years. Then what is humus? This word is new to you now. So that organic matter I said, isn't it? What is that? Dead animals and plants decay, start decomposed in the soil. That organic matter only forms the layer in the soil. That layer we call as humus. Okay? So the dead plants and animals start decaying in the soil, mixed up with the soil. ஒரு dry leaf இருந்தா கொஞ்ச நாள் கழிச்சு பாத்தீங்கன்னா அந்த soil-ஓட soil-ஆ மாறிடும். Small insects also mixed up with the soil. You can see that soil colors also differ. Humus color. Near under the trees and all, you can see the soil structure and structure of the soil differs. That soil we call as humus. Okay? So dead animals and plants decay to form organic matter is called humus. Okay, children? So we can see what are the layers of the soil. Apna soil la enna layer irukku? Not top soil. Okay? Subsoil. In top soil only what is present in the top soil? What I said, that is humus. Is the top soil. Okay? Subsoil and bedrock. Okay? Layers of the soil. If we start digging the earth, we can see the layers of the soil. Top soil, then next first top soil, next to that subsoil, then beneath that bedrock. Okay, we are going to see that in detail now. See, children, we say about the 3 layers of the soil now: top soil, subsoil, and bedrock. Okay, first layer is what? Top soil. So in top soil, we know so the soil is there, rich in humus. Rich na adhigamaga irukku. Okay, the humus. What is mean by humus? That organic matter. Dead plants and animals decay only forms the organic matters. Okay, adala avukku poi mannodu manna maggi poi irukku. That layer is called as humus layer. So that layer, it looks very soft, very dark. So if you see make a big dip in the soil, the seed won't grow. No? The radical and plumule have to come out from the seed. Okay, it needs some gap to come out from the seed, isn't it? So the air is there, air gap is there in the humus layer, in the topsoil layer. So the top layer is very much important for the healthy growth of the plants. Okay, so this gives the good plant growth. Okay, nutrients and air present in the topsoil. The topsoil is rich in humus, that's why it's called as loamy soil. Then next to that, subsoil, next layer, top and sub, next to that, sub. Okay, so middle layer of the soil, the middle layer of the soil. Okay, then it is a less in organic matter. If we compare it, it also has the organic matter. If we compare these two, it is less in organic matter. Okay, children, orange or red in color. It is dark brown in color, the topsoil, whereas the subsoil is orange or red in color. Okay, it has the broken pieces of rocks. Okay, broken pieces of rocks are there. More broken pieces of rocks are there in the subsoil. So while sowing the seed, we should be much careful. We should show the seed, not bury the seed. Do you understand what is the difference? So the seed which is sown in the top layer only grows well. Do you understand? You have to sow the seed, not bury the seed. Okay, so the broken pieces of rocks are there. Less in organic matter. If you make a big pit in the soil, if you sow the seed in the subsoil, that won't grow properly. Okay. Then next to the layer, bedrock layer. Bedrock. So the word denotes that this layer is full of rocks. Okay. The lowermost layer of the soil. Okay. The lowermost layer of the soil, non-porous. See here, air is there. Because of the pores, only air is present. This is non-porous. Non-na illai. Porous na otai. Illa. Edu illa? Otai illa. Non-porous. Okay. Stones and rocks only there. Stones and rocks only is present over there, and it is very sandy. Manalala. Orange or yellow in color. And if rain water comes, the topsoil, then to the subsoil, then to the bedrock. The rainwater percolates deep into that, and it may settle in the bedrock layer because stones and rocks are there. So thanni urunjuchuna, mala thanni urunjuchuna angada irukku. Okay, percolates na oodurvi orudu. So the rainwater percolates there. Okay, so this is the 3 layers of the soil: topsoil, subsoil and bedrock. Now we are going to see what are the organisms living in the soil. Living organisms in the soil. Living organisms in soil. Living now ஈரோட இருக்கிற organisms. What are the plants and animals? See here, fungi, bacteria. That by said microorganisms are there in the soil. I said no. நம்ம கண்ணுக்கு புலப்படாத ரொம்ப நுண்ணியமான உயிரிகள். Okay, so fungi, bacteria, algae, many microorganisms are there in the soil. Okay, different varieties of fungi. Punjan. படிச்சோமா இல்லையா? First lesson we studied, no? So bacteria and algae are there in the soil. Many small animals, centipede, pura, millipede, attaina irukliya, feed means legs. Feed means legs. Okay, many millipede na many legs. Okay, centipede, millipede, ants, earthworms, many animals are there. Small animals, insects are there in the soil. Particularly nectar. We can see many animals, small insects in the soil. No, in the top layer of the soil only all these organisms are present, isn't it? This top layer, all these small organisms are living in the top layer of the soil. Okay. variation. So all the water goes to the burrows. So we have to be careful. Many burrows of this there in the soil. Rabbits, squirrel and all makes burrows. Rat, rodents are there. Many different varieties of rodents are there. So many animals. So it makes the soil earthworms, especially the earthworms. The name itself, earth. This makes the soil very soft to loosen the soil. The layer, the topper layer it loosens. Farmer's friend. We call the earthworm as farmers. Vyavasayikare nanban. Farmer's friend. So in doing the plowing work, the plow, it makes the soil, it brings the lower layer of the soil to up, upper layer to lower. So the nutrients got mixed up. Okay. So who does the work in very small manner? It is the earthworm only. So we call as earthworm as the farmer's friend. So many living organisms are present in the soil. Okay. Then we will see that soil erosion. What is the word? This word is very new to us, isn't it? Erosion. Aripu. Okay. So the washing away of soil from top layer, from one area to other area. So the strong wind blows. பயங்கரமா காத்து அடிச்சுனா மண்ணு பறக்கும். Okay, isn't it? Water also. If we see in our school also, if rain comes, then the topper layer of the soil runs away now, along with the rainwater. Have you noticed? Okay, so that washing or blowing away of the fertile top layer. What is the word fertile? Valamana sattumikka. In top layer only humus is there. There only nutrients are present, no? So on the sattula adhigama irundha, we called that soil as fertile soil. Valamana soil. Fertile soil. In which soil the humus is there? In topsoil. So we call the topsoil as fertile soil. Adu adichittu pochuna edala because of strong wind or rain. Okay, heavy rains come. Because of heavy rain or strong wind, the top layer of the soil is washed away. Adichittu poradhu. It's called as erosion. Washing or blowing away of the fertile top layer of the soil because of strong wind or rain, heavy rain. Okay, that we called as soil erosion. Washing or blowing away of the fertile top layer of soil by wind or water. Okay, now we are going to see about the soil erosion step by step. So by wind எப்படி நடக்குது, then by some animal, by human activities also soil erosion happens. Then by water, by wind, by water. Soil erosion by wind, soil erosion by water, and soil erosion by human activities. All those things we are going to see now. Soil erosion by wind. Wind and we call the soil erosion by wind. So the strong wind blows. பயங்கரமா காத்து அடிச்சுனா strong wind blows the soil. So the less vegetation, where there is less vegetation, means if strong wind blows also, if there is more vegetation, vegetation means what? Plants, number of plants. அதிகமா செடி மரம் கொடி எல்லாம் நிறைய இருந்ததுன்னா there won't be any soil erosion. நடக்காது, மண்ணு பறக்காது. The vegetation holds the soil. அது பிடிச்சு வச்சுக்கும் இல்லையா? If there is no vegetation at all, plants எல்லாம் எதுவுமே இல்லை, வெறும் land, barren land, dry land, loose soil, dry land இருந்ததுன்னா, if the soil is very loose, if the land is very dry, there is no plants at all, vegetation கிடையாது, plants கிடையாது அப்படின்னா, so that soil is blow away because of the strong wind. அப்படியே பறந்து, isn't it? So because of less vegetation, loose soil, dry area, barren area, the soil get eroded. Which soil? Top, sub or bed? Top layer, top soil, which is fertile soil, no organic erode because of the wind, strong wind. So these are the reasons. These are the reasons why the soil is getting eroded. அரிச்சிட்டு போறது. Okay. Then soil erosion by water. Soil erosion by water. First is by wind and second one is by water. So soil erosion by water. Heavy rain falls. If there is heavy rainfall, as like that I said, less vegetation in that area, less plant only there, that soil also eroded by the rainwater. Thanni adichittu, mala thanni adichittu. So it is happens mostly in hilly areas. In plains and also it can be controlled by because of the vegetation. But in hilly areas, mala paangana pagudikalla, hilly regions, so the soil erosion is more compared to the plains. Samama irukra nilapagudiyai vida in hilly regions la soil erosion is more. Mann adippu adhigama. This because imagine your hill, the rain waters comes down, flows down now from the top hill to it flows down. So along with the rainwater, the top layer of the soil in the mountain also comes along with the rainwater, and it forms a river. Imagine this, it forms a rivers. Okay, so the top layer of the soil is rich in what I said, organic matter, humus. So the rainwater carries away all the humus layer of the soil. So the nutrients are carried away. So this rainwater only forms a river, I said, isn't it? So the heavy rainfall forms a rivers, starts from the mountain and it flows down. It flows down. So you carry away that. Then the river bed, padukkai, aatru padukkai சொல்லுவோம். The river bed is reaching what now? Top soil. Okay, the nutrient soil is there. That provides on the sides of the bank of the river more vegetation we can see at the banks of the river because of this only, this reason only. The top layer, which is nutrient rich layer, is more there. That soil is, the nutrient rich soil is more over there. That's why we can see more vegetation in the banks of the river. கரை, ஆற்றினுடைய இரண்டு கரைகளிலும் at the banks of the river we can see more vegetations, more plants, because this erosion, soil erosion brings the top soil from the hilly region along with the rainwater flows, and it also brings the top layer down. So that's only the river are filled with all the top layer. River bed is that nutrient, more nutrient soil is there, and it runs the plains also. So in this way the soil get eroded. From that only in the river bank we can see. But where we have to grow plants in hilly regions means if more erosion, soil got eroded because of heavy rainfall, we can't grow plant over there in the hilly regions. Okay, so we have to safeguard the soil. We have to hold the soil in the same place. One place soil destroy, we cut down the trees, that's why the soil erosion happens. So the soil erosion due to human activities only. So if we destroy many plants, if we cut down many trees in a forest area, the topsoil is exposed, so the soil erosion happens. So the cutting down of trees, deforestation, that means what? Cutting down of trees on a large scale is what? Deforestation. D அழிக்கிறது, forest அழிச்சிட்டோம். D னா அழிக்கிறது. Okay, forest. So deforestation, வனத்தை அழிச்சிட்டோம். Okay, காடை அழிச்சிட்டோம். Deforestation, the cutting down of trees on a large scale. So overgrazing, புல்லு மேயுள்ளே ஆடு மாடு எல்லாம், that is grazing. Overgrazing, if we leave the cattle to graze the land completely, the topsoil is exposed. Okay, so because of strong wind and rain comes, the soil get eroded. So it should be avoided. All this, who is doing all these things? Humans only. So the soil erosion happens mainly because of what? Deforestation. Okay, soil erosion happens mainly because of deforestation. This brings by the human activities. Now we'll see how to safeguard our top layer soil, how to conserve the soil. Soil conservation. Soil conservation. What is it? Conservation is a safeguarding, protecting, காப்பாத்துறது. யார? Soil. So soil conservation, the protection of topsoil. Actually, which soil got eroded? The topsoil only got eroded. So the protection of topsoil, the protection of topsoil against soil erosion. Soil erosion will இருந்து காப்பாத்துறது. The protection of topsoil against soil erosion is called what? Soil conservation. Soil conservation. Okay. So how to safeguard the soil? How to protect the soil? What are the ways? Okay, by growing grass. We can grow grass over the area where there is no vegetation. Okay. So by growing grass, by growing trees. Okay, not simply grass, we can grow trees also. So by growing grass or by growing trees. So we grow trees, no, that we call as afforestation. I introduced a word in deforestation. I said no, அழிக்கிறது. அதே மாதிரி உருவாக்குறதுக்கு பேரு ஃபாரஸ்ட உருவாக்குறது, காடுகளை உருவாக்குறதுக்கு பேரு afforestation. Okay, உருவாக்குதல், afforestation. How to make a forest? By planting more trees. Okay, so by growing grass we can conserve the soil, protect the soil. By growing trees we can protect the soil. And by terrace farming, in hilly regions and all, step farming, we can, while we are moving out to the hilly stations, while we are moving in the bus, we can see step by step farmings and all there, in hilly areas, that we call as terrace farming. Okay, terrace farming. Okay, then by constructing dams, constructing dams and embankments. சின்ன சின்ன அணைகள், தடுப்பணைகள், பெருசாகவும் small blocks we built, no, we construct. By constructing dams and some embankments, தடுப்பணைகள், சின்ன அணைகள். So these are the ways we can conserve, protect the soil, that we call as soil conservation. So each and every step we will see clearly now. By growing grass, புல்லு. So if we have So in the steps we can grow some crops. Okay. So those crops have a very deep roots. It holds the soil tightly. If heavy rainfall comes or strong wind blows also, there won't be any soil erosion. It holds the soil tightly. Step forming, terrace forming. You can call it as terrace forming or step forming. Okay. So in village roads, this type of step forming is followed. Now we are going to see about the how to build the dams to conserve soil. By constructing dams and embankments. So this is fourth step, conservation of soil. So